Hey guys, welcome to Coin Cutter. This is the Coin Cutter HQ. I've had a little upgrade. I've got some like perspex splashback, a new worktop, a little bit of an upgrade, gear tour when it's all finished. So YouTube, I'm not doing nowhere near as well on YouTube as I need to be. I seem to be always drawn to TikTok because that's where I started and that's what I find easiest. So I've got to keep trying to get on top of TikTok, on YouTube. So apologies guys if my content is few and far between. I do have the intention of getting it to be as common, or sorry, as frequent as my TikTok channel. And I will get there. I sort of, I've always thought I struggled to have time with it, but I know it needs to be done. There's a lot of good followers I've got on YouTube, and I know it's a very good place to build a real loyal audience. I felt like TikTok's not that loyal. Sort of like you might get views off a certain amount of people one day, next day it's nothing like that. Whereas I think if you're like YouTube, if you've got that many subscribers, they're subscribed for a reason, and most of them are going to watch your content. So I am just, what am I doing here? I'm doing this wrong, and that's because I'm talking. So this is how I mark a Britannia out. Just thought I'd show you. So it's roughly outside to outside, being generous. I'm just going for the easiest measurement, 40 mil. So I've worked this out. So I know I need to go to sort of 13 and a half mil from both sides, and that will leave me 13 and a half there. So that's the perfect segment for me to make a 9-piece jigsaw. So 12-piece, I think it is, isn't it? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, yeah. Right, so it's again same down here, 13 and a half. 13 and a half on this end. I never used to use a square. I used to do it all freehand. The last few weeks I've started using my square out, my old toolbox from when I was a steel erector. Why have I never done this before? Because it just makes everything so much more square and true. I've ripped the sticker there, so that one's a good example. Yeah, this is a 9-piece, so I couldn't even work it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I use that all using a ruler, and then I'll give it a bit more light and go a bit closer. Then it really is just freehand. I always seem to start in the same place. And I'm using a pencil, so I've got unlimited tweak. So I don't like it, I can rub it out. Someone asked me the other day, why don't you just mark straight on the coin? Well, my reason is that I'm never going to mark it freehand perfect. And I have thought about, producing this, because I do a lot of the same 9-piece jigsaws. I have thought, surely I can just produce a sticker that I just stick on every time. But I'm not got around to it yet. But it's something I definitely would need to do. I mean, if I got, my operation got a bit bigger. See, I've marked them out now, but I can see they're not quite right. So I'll just do a little bit of tweaking. I just want to do that one again. Just need to start it a little bit early to make it symmetrical. And then when I'm absolutely happy, I'll go over it in pen. But I'm always tweaking it, even when I go over in pen, I'm tweaking it. And even when I get the blade out, when I'm cutting it, I still see imperfections that I tweak. Yeah, so I might have marked it out like that, where I can see now, again, they're still not right. I'm still not happy with them. They're not symmetrical, that one's slightly different. Or I might get to the point where I'm already halfway through my cut and I notice that, and I'll go this side of the line, or I'll go that side of the line. I'll go a bit longer at the bottom. I can go short. I'm tweaking all the way through. Right, now it's time to go over it in pen. I mean, like I said, I'm still not happy with it. I'm still tweaking it. But with the pen, I've got a lot more control than I have with a pencil. God, I don't know what the background noise is like, guys, but it's pretty chaos in this house tonight. So yeah, it's only when I'm actually happy I will go over it in pen. But even at that point, I can still usually see an imperfection. I've seen one then, because that just isn't central. But instead, I don't think I'm not uncomfortable if I need to start again. I will just sort of alter my pen line. Like I say, when I'm cutting, I'm keeping an eye on everything I'm doing, so I can usually tweak that even at the last minute. And that is how we mark the coin out, and then it's just a case of getting it central. Now, we always like to do it on an angle with a bit of a glare there, hold on. Always try and like to get the bigger piece, as I've learnt with time, on Lady Britannia's head, so we don't cut her head off. And her head's on a nice size, so don't go to the block, and then it is just a case of tweaking this until I'm happy. Now, you can remember I drawn around the coin, so that my line, that line, the circle of the line, should always be sitting just outside the edge of the coin. It should be quite equal all the way around. And when I'm happy, that's it. We just fold away. And that is marked out, ready to cut. And that's off the bat of one. You get that part right. And the coin will be right. That's it. I think I'll leave it at that for tonight for my YouTube. But that's how I mark out a coin ready to jigsaw.